We're joined today by Chris Stevens, CEO of Coda Minerals. Chris, thanks for your time.
Hello David, thanks for having me.
It's all about the Elizabeth Creek project in South Australia, a well-known district, a high-quality project. You've recently updated your scoping study. Why was that and what did you find?
We released a scoping study in March 2023 that was based on the three main deposits at Elizabeth Creek, MG14 and Windabout, both open pit, both well over 1% copper, primary copper at that, plus cobalt credits. And then the flagship ME Bluff deposit, which is 400 metres underground. It's a relatively flat ore body, flat dipping ore body. It's relatively narrow. Now, we wanted to base the original study on a form of mechanical cutting using a Joy Global machine. We didn't have the time to get that done before the first study. It's taken about 9 months since we released the first study. That's involved sending materials to Switzerland for independent testing, working with Komatsu and Joy Global out of their Denver office, and Mining Plus, our mining consultants. So effectively, it's taken a bit of time to get this right. It's relatively novel technology, but we think it's really worthwhile. To put it in context, we've spent about $200,000 in costs to increase the value of the project, so NPV 8 by 165 million, taking it to $735 million NPV 8 pre-tax and a 27% IRR. So the answer is very simple. Huge amount of value created from a very small amount of money spent, but it's been hard work.
Where to from here in relation to the study and the ongoing study process?
We've effectively now completed 2 scoping studies, the first one and the scoping study update. From here, there's a little bit more work called squeezing the lemon, effectively taking what we've got, running the copper extraction improving copper extraction and copper recoveries. Some of that is in the mine, so looking at paste fill. Some of that is in the flow sheet, looking at just small changes to the front end of the flow sheet to remove some of the acid consuming material. Effectively what that means is a material increase projected again to the economics of the project, but we're still working through that. And then beyond that, so squeezing the lemon, working more with what we've got, and then finding more of it on the exploration as well.
Talking about exploration, a very focused program on the copper cobalt. What's the plan and what do you hope to achieve?
Yeah, look, I've said this many times in various forums, but really what you're looking for from people like me is the ability to articulate an exploration program and exploration model. So over the last 12 months, both on the copper cobalt and also the deeper IOCG, we've been working separately across the two, but working extremely hard to improve that exploration model. With the copper cobalt, we've taken 3 gold standard forms of geophysics: 2D seismic, ANT, which is a satellite connected ambient seismic, and then MT, to identify new basins or new potential basins of mineralization close to ME Bluff. What this has resulted in, released today, is the identification of a major area to the east of ME Bluff where the highest grades within the deposit are located, where we'd be looking to extend that deposit. With a 13-year mine life at 3 million tonnes per annum, it's already a very strong project backed by a significant resource, but obviously more tonnes is likely to make the economics of the project stronger. So you put that together with some of the work looking at improving the study side of things as well, and it just starts to magnify and increase. You know, you get the snowball effect where the economics just get better and better for this project.
A project where the economics are getting better and better, a quality team, a Tier 1 jurisdiction and a clear path to proposed production. Exciting times ahead for Coda Minerals and its shareholders. Chris, thanks for your time.
Thank you, David.